What is up, everybody? It's your boy R2, and M. Night Shyamalan has announced that the sequel for Unbreakable and Split will be titled Glass, and it will release on January 18, 2019. Now, this is some very exciting news. As we all know, Split was a really good movie starring James McAvoy and Anya Taylor-Joy, which will be returning in the sequel along with Bruce Willis returning, of course, as David Dunn, and Samuel L. Jackson returning as Elijah Price, aka Mr. Glass. Now, the story for Glass will be very interesting to see how M. Night Shyamalan takes it, how they introduce the characters, how they interact with each other, how does David Dunn, meet the Beast, and how does Anya Taylor-Joy's character eventually, mix up in all this. How Mr. Glass, for all we know, is still in prison. It'll be very interesting to see how they react to each other and how their chemistry is. Of course, we know David Dunn at the end of Unbreakable, he became somewhat of a hero, at the orders, of kind of Mr. Glass, pushing him on, you gotta do this, become a hero. And we all know where that went. Mr. Glass turns out to be the big bad guy, and his worst nemesis in a way. And who knows if David Dunn is still doing his heroics? Was it that one-time thing? Was he so destroyed by what Mr. Glass was doing because that he became his friend? He kind of taught him about his powers and about himself. So that'll be interesting to see what David Dunn has been doing throughout all these years. And of course, James McAvoy back in this film. Who knows if he'll be the main character or he'll be sharing the spotlight. The spotlight might just go straight back to Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, with James McAvoy kind of being in the background doing some beastly things. But this is very awesome. I can't wait. M. Night Shyamalan is back, and I hope he continues to hit it out of the park with this sequel. It's coming out in 2019 by Universal and of course Jason Blum again. So I hope M. Night Shyamalan keeps the streak going. I know a lot of people have not been rooting for him as of late, mainly because of The Last Airbender. I know a lot of people won't forgive him for that, but you gotta move on, man. The movies keep coming and going. That movie's in the past now. You don't care. You have the Last Airbender series right there, and it's pure animation. So that's all you need. No complaining. But I think this is really awesome. Let me know your thoughts down below. And this has been your boy R2 reminding you to stay nerdy, my friends.